If you haven't been to New South Wales, Australia, you should put that on your list. Beautiful beaches, wonderful countryside, and friendly people all here. New South Wales area, this giant island of Australia. We're enjoying our time down here. Kaipo Guerrero, the visitor. Luke Egan here, the local legend. And we're into the final heat of women's round number 3, Luke. Well, while we were away, I think we had a couple of waves, but before we get to that, we're going to have live action here with Macy Callaghan on the backhand. Wow. It's 2 times. Callaghan coming out swinging, and as we're expected, 4 times Australian champ. She's won her first QS at 15 years of age. Been dominant this year from Macy.
Yeah, and this start is no slouch either. Big out of the top, great timing. Arrives there with a little bit, with not enough speed, but navigates it perfectly to keep that board vertical and finishes off, using a priority wisely for that first score.
Ariane Ochoa, and she's been very impressive throughout this competition. She opened up with a 3.67, followed with 2.17. Here she is going right, and a nice snap. Foam climb, gets the board way over her head before kicking out with just a 1-wave score.
Yeah, no nonsense surfing, just a couple of great vertical turns. And here it is. Look at this turn here. Timing to perfection, out of the lip. Comes around a little slow with that one, but keeps it up vertical. Nearly stands still with the board at 12 o'clock and finishes off. Yeah, a lot of detail goes into making sure these competitors can sit out there and choose what they want.
Looks like we got a split peak, but we're going to stay here with Lucy Callister on the left. Wow, great second turn. She banked kind of that first turn and got a little bit more electric on that second turn.
And here we go. Vertical turn, but not much opportunity after there. More of a kick out on that right-hander. But Ariane, really impressed with how she's going.
And taking and utilizing priority. This is Macy Callaghan. Another well-surfed wave put together, vertical backhand turns, 2 of them, and looking really in control and a lot of power through those turns, Luke.
Really, really enjoying the backhand surfing here. See, just out of that turn, straight back on rail, upside down one more time, and that's going to be another good score.
Well, there's a reason that Macy came into this competition as a favorite. Let's take the last of Lucy Callister.
Yeah, a couple good turns. That was the money turn for that wave, and wave just dying out. A smaller wave.
Cool. Well, Luke, you know what? We had a chance, but we're going to stick with live action right now as Lucy Callister takes a left and just gets 1 bank off. You know, a Hawaiian surfer that's been able to break that in the past few years, up and riding the goofy foot, and just a quick in and out for Ariane.
I love the Spanish culture too, the Basque culture. It's fantastic.
Here we go. Ariane, nice looking left, gets a carve in, and just a little disinterested on the finish there, realizing that that wave was a little bit small and not the 6.03 that she's looking for with 14 minutes 40 seconds on the countdown. Lucy Callister, meanwhile, wants to hang on to that second position, and just a little bit off pace there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You're pretty honored to be put in that position.
Not very many people in the world get to be in that position, as we see Macy just trying to back it up and trying to, you know, improve upon her 6.5. That's not going to be it, but
wow, holy moly, that's going to be good for big wave surfing too, of course.
Yeah, it makes me a little more confident when I'm home in the wintertime for surfing sunset and some bigger waves, and I just know I can handle.
All right, well, next generation, look out. All right, good job, Zoe. Thanks for chatting.
Thanks, JJ.
Cool. Through to the quarterfinals. Thanks, guys.
Guys, just poor fish aren't even expecting it. Here we go. Last wave from Ariane Ochoa.
Better looking wave here. Good off the top, and can she finish it? She sure does. Needing a 6.03, and live action, our heat leader
Macy Callaghan,
Oh.
bang, off the top and kicks out. Anything can happen, but the stats are really, you know, favoring Macy and Brisa. Let's take a look at that 713.
Single turn wave too. That's what I'm impressed about. Vertical in the steepest part of the wave. One of the best turns we've seen all event, and the judges rewarding it. Just focusing on quality turns, even if it's just one, and the judges are rewarding it. Both girls have had in the 7s just for one good turn.
Here we go, Lucy. A bit of a desperation wave right there because that closes out, but she's going to want to stay busy and take a lot of swings at it. 4.85 is the need for Lucy Callister in the white jersey.
So let's see if she can crack this score in this last dying minutes.
Here we go, Lucy. Great camera angle here. She's moving down the line, needs a closer, and that wave was just not cooperating for Lucy. Macy Callaghan right behind her, and my stat department just sent me a message. Macy Callaghan with that 14.96, not the just the highest women's heat total. That's the highest heat total period so far throughout the competition. So really informed, really impressing the judges.
The 3 or 4 of them be sensational to watch.
Ariane Ochoa up, riding. She's in second place on this left. Opens up with a little snap, gets back up into the lip to finish it off. Rides through the explosive closeout and looking to better her low of a 4.4. She may have just done that and make the requirement a little bit higher for Lucy Callister as we're into 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the countdown.
Let's see what we got here. Pretty good wave. Nice bottom turn, slashes out of the top, comes around and manages to hold on that wave, trying its best to throw her off for that finishing turn, but hanging in there.
With just 2 minutes 35 seconds, Lucy's pulling the trigger. She's going to go on this left, winds up and banks it off the top. Needs more open face. It's not going to happen for her, so she's going to continue to search for that 5.52.
Exactly. I take it as a respectful gesture, as well as we see the heat leader getting vertical again, but not quite pulling that one off.
And that's the sportsmanship right there at the end. Realizing the clock's ticked down, big hugs. Oh, love to see that, Luke.
Yeah, it's good to see once the hooter goes, everyone's friends and camaraderie. And there we go, heat leader. What an impressive performance. Macy Callaghan, that was epic to watch.